Flayn and Claude. I wonder if she'll tell him the secret.
I have told you already, I am quite all right.
You say that, but
I do not care what you have to say. I could not bear to stand here and do nothing.
Flayn? Hey there, Flayn. Looks like Sedith is as overprotective as ever.
Eavesdropping, were you? Well, you are spot on. I do wish you would leave me be and learn to trust me.
Dad, you suck!
Listen, Flayn. Before I take a stab at your true identity, there's something I want to ask.
And what is that?
Sedith is your father, isn't he?
Wow.
Pardon me?
How is he so smart?
I've been thinking about this for a while, and my latest theory doesn't make sense otherwise. That overprotective attitude of his, it seems like more than just sibling concern. More like a father protecting his only daughter.
He's
How
sharp.
can you be so sure? Hilda's brother and Raphael are quite similar, are they not?
They're both pretty clingy, sure, but even they are willing to let their sisters live their own lives.
True.
Whereas Sedith, there's something more at play there. An entirely different dynamic.
I imagine that is because
Even taking into account your special blood and the people targeting you because of it, I feel like Sedith has devoted his whole being to you.
He's a detective.
Like only a father would.
Have you confronted my brother with your theory?
He's gonna kill you.
As if he'd tell me anything, even if I did. Though maybe if I tried to trick a reaction out of him. I could try calling out, "Daddy!" from behind him when he least expects it. Nah, he'd probably kill me if I tried that. Not a good idea.
Daddy!
That sounds most entertaining. I would love to see you give it a try. Perhaps you could request
Father, please grant me your daughter's hand in marriage.
I can feel my face turning red.
Hey now, don't joke about that. That's something that should be done properly when the right time comes.
Do you mean to say that the right time will come eventually then?
Well, you never know what the future holds. But forget that for now. I want to talk about...
As though this were something easily shelved.
She loves romance.
This topic holds far more appeal than that of identities, if you ask me.
She loves talking about romance. It's adorable. That was A+. Oh, wow. Claude and Shamir.
There's really no better place for my midday nap than under the shade of a nice big tree. The twittering of the little birds. It's like they're singing a lullaby just for me. Ah! Is that a dagger?
Ah!
Am I being ambushed?
Claude, why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir! Was this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't. Fortunately for you.
You know, if you wanted to give me a talking to, you could have done so with your words instead. That's how most people do the talking thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
Well, what then? A prank? That's not better. I thought we were under attack. I could have died from the shock.
Look closely at the dagger.
Is that... Right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A poisonous spider. The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Or worse.
She's so cool.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor
The
someday.
true Chad.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shamir. Protecting people while they nap in the wild. Bernadetta Dorothea. Rank B.
Hello, Bern.
I love these nicknames
Oh, no.
she gives people.
What did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want.
Bern, I've just been worried about you, that's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember?
Vaguely?
I know you've lived through some bad times, If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help?
Oh, I don't know.
Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me.
All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner.
I mean, I'd tell my noble daughter that too. No point wasting time on commoner scum.
They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Look, okay, I promise I'm not Bernadetta's father. Okay, I promise. But commoners are scum. Commoners scum.
Hang on, scum? They called me...
I've not read the script. I've not
commoners.
played this before.
They called us scum?
Yeah.
Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy.
A scum boy.
My father found out about him. He disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again.
Are any of you commoner scum in chat? Huh?
Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone. Commoners especially.
I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh,
Her dad's crazy.
I'm so sorry.
Lunatic.
I'm proud to be your commoner friend.
Aww.
Dorothea!
Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
Return the favor?
She's a really strong mortal savant.
When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff.
Wow, she's had it rough.
But you know what? I broke those guys' arms. Snap!
God.
It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me.
You're incredible, Dorothea.
She's incredibly violent. This is why you stay away from commoners.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Bern?
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Bernie, she's gonna break your arms. Run, Bernie. Don't trust commoners. Goddamn commoners. I beat the game with commoners once. It was pretty scummy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bottle of Shamir.
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet? Never mind. I know what you'd say.
Were you talking to someone?
In a sense, someone who's long since passed. Another mercenary I fought
Shamir lore.
alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately.
What do you think that is?
To be honest, I blame you.
What?
I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him. You give off a similar air. It's uncanny. You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan. I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past.
I can't really help it.
That's fair. It's not your fault. It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that.
Who?
There are more
I do.
relevant topics to discuss.
I do. I suppose. What will you do after the war?
Good question. The world is completely open to
I mean,
me.
the war is technically
Your
over.
next move seems apparent. But who knows where I'll end up. Though I may have done enough traveling for one lifetime. I like the idea of having a permanent home.
Okay.
And after all my time here, I've grown quite fond of Fodlan.
She's gonna break her father's arm, aka Isaku. Look, okay? Her being a commoner scum, she has no chance. Okay? I'm going to make those who slither in the dark put a crest in her. So she understands how good it is being a noble.
I will not yield!
That's true
It's
evil.
been a while since I had such a close call. If not for you, Professor, I wouldn't have made it. I didn't expect to be ambushed on a simple scouting mission.
Well, that's because I took her Thunderbrand. That's why she's struggling. Are you hurt?
You should be asking about the mission, not about me. I have to ask, Professor, what brought you here?
I had a premonition. I was worried about you. We're in.
So you came to protect me. I'm beginning to understand why your allies love you. These are selfish times. One doesn't expect to encounter selflessness. You're kind. In that respect, I'd say you're much like Lady Rhea.
Do you think Lady Rhea is kind?
Of course. It's thanks to her kindness that I'm here today. I was an outlaw in Fargus. She took me in and let me live here.
You were an outlaw?
Didn't I tell you? I was born into House Karen in Fargus.
And she has the crest?
They used to call me Thunderstrike Cassandra. I was implicated in a plot to kill the king. It was a totally false accusation, of course. I had to flee the kingdom, and the Archbishop took me in.
Why did you come to the monastery?
I used to be a student at the academy, so I knew I'd be safe here.
Thunderstrike Cassandra sounds pretty cool.
Lady Rhea saved me once when I was a student, you know. I don't really remember what happened. I was badly injured and near death. Lady Rhea took care
Crest
of me.
of Karen, oh god.
She didn't mind getting dirty. She took my muddied, bloodied body into her arms. Since then, Lady Rhea has been my inspiration.
I brought her to Marianne for a max
I will
heal.
always serve her, protect her, love her. For some reason, when I think about Lady Rhea, your face comes to mind. You've become an important presence in my life.
You think? I'm glad. I'm honored. I'm honored.
I wasn't expecting you to have a positive response. I'm not thrilled about it personally. I am still going to keep my eye on you. Not so I can report to Lady Rhea, though. Just because I want to.
The crest of Karen is a scary one. That crest has spread far and wide, and it's affected the users of the crest of Karen so much, they actually are named Karen as well. And then what happens is they complain about absolutely anything and everything that moves. The crest of Karen is really scary. Okay, let's speed through this teaching and the next weekend, and then we'll do the main battle. Shouldn't be that hard. Instructing should be quite straightforward at this point because I know exactly what I want.
Feels... Ooh! Ooh! You could make...
Explains why Lysithia is scary then. Does she have a crest of Karen? Is that one of her crests? She has two, right? She has the Gloucester one. Oh, she has Karen too. Minor crest of Karen and the crest of Gloucester. She's got the major crest of Gloucester, actually. Whoa. Okay, so Bernadetta. I'm nearly there for Great Knight. I really am. Axe B+, Riding B+, Heavy Armor A. Axe is a little behind. Riding, I'll get... Is she still... She's max Paladin. If I set this higher... And then I switch her over to heavy armor. Yeah, I don't think I'll make... Actually, it's not impossible, actually. So let me get this to B+.
I'd never...
So this is now enough. Can she take the exam? She can take the Bow Knight exam, but not this. I need one more. So I think Axe is the easiest one to get up. But let's dump our points in heavy armor. Aside from this, Hilda needs a more authority. Hopefully get this to an A. Finally.
This...
Whoops. That would be helpful for the future. Might as well try and get Mercedes' authority up. Try to guess which one she was born with. This one's actually quite hard. Given she's in the Alliance, you'd normally think it's the crest of Gloucester. But it would be weird for her to have the crest of Gloucester. So maybe the minor crest of Sharon, and then she got Gloucester implanted into her. I would think that would make more sense. I have a feeling she was born with Sharon or Karen. Might be wrong. Look at Lysithia's stats though. She's completely done and don't need to level her anymore. I'm leveling her riding, so maybe she gets movement +1. But even if she does get movement +1, I don't have a slot to put it on. I don't have a space for it. Marianne doesn't... I don't really need more lance work for this. I guess I could level Petra. I don't really want to use Petra anymore until the end of the game. Oh shit, I forgot to feed Anna. Whoops. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Maybe try and get Raphael's heavy armor up so I get the new skill. Maybe Ignatz can get the riding one in time. The extra movement +1 in time. But even still, I don't know what skill to drop, even if he gets it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As long as I can level Bernie, that's the last person I want to get a new class on. Okay, and then we're gonna again keep just doing explores and then do the main mission.
Look, Professor.
Good.
This should be suitable.
Black magic range +1. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's equip that. Definitely equipping that. Abilities, Lauren's. I'll trade HP for black magic range. Can't take this yet. I need one skill to get closer. Fine. I decided to restart my Black Eagles run from chapter 9. At the beginning, after learning how everything works, I skipped over the Dancer quest too. What, did you go in blind like I did? I guess I had chat helping me. Or did you just play the game completely blind? I think you do get that kind of problem with this game, is if you try to like do everything by yourself, you could get like, go down a rabbit hole and then realize it's not unplayable, but you've just like hampered yourself so much, right? I think what I really want is the Catherine Shamir A rank support, so I'll be leveling those two. Good. Last batch. Yeah, blind. Imagine it could easily become unplayable. I think this playthrough has been pretty good because of what chat's been telling me, obviously. You should do this. You should try and get like death blow on people. That's helped a lot, right? And my builds have been pretty optimal so far. Let's do Anna, and doesn't really matter. Super hampered. Okay, so let's do some meals. What bonding do I still want to see? Claude and Shamir, so I'm definitely doing these two. If I have enough food. I'm running super low on food, but that's okay. Claude, I think this one they both like. Oh no, Shamir doesn't like this. Wait, actually, I haven't gotten it. Sorry, my bad. I'm going dumb. Catherine and Shamir are not at A yet, so it's Catherine and Shamir.
I apologize.
What else do we want to see? Lawrence and Dorothea or Mercedes? Do Cyril Manuela. Okay, Cyril Manuela. Again, I'm short on food, so I'll try my best.
I did not.
I don't.
We'll try our best. Cyril Manuela. Wait, you're on Black Eagles and you simmed Lysithia? Stick with your own students. Don't take people from different classes. How dare you? Shrimping over others. Who else do we have? I can feed them gifts for the rest of them. So Raphael, Ignatz, Hilda. Do they have any supports? Raphael, Ignatz, Hilda. Raphael with Flayin. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, damn, we got A. Ignatz got anything? Ignatz and Petra. Ignatz and Petra. Perfect.
I would be like
This.
And the last one's Hilda. Hilda and Sedith, I guess. If I have enough food. Let me see if there's any more. Yeah, it doesn't matter what order we do this. Lysithia is basically an honorary Black Eagle anyway. No, she's from my class. Don't steal her. Okay, one bonding. Oh, this is the A. This is the battle cry. Ha! This is so cursed.
Nice work. Here you go. Drink up.
Oh, thank you. This water tastes absolutely divine.
Your shouts are really coming from the gut now. I bet you're getting stronger too.
New sub alert? I don't want to scare people.
I'm not so sure I'm stronger, but somehow, when I shout, I'm able to move more books than normal. Although my brother becomes very anxious anytime he hears me shouting. I do suppose my body feels a bit sturdier now, though. I'm so very grateful to you, Raphael.
Oh no, thank you. I'm just happy to have someone to shout with.
Raphael feels like a gym instructor.
But doesn't all this shouting keep you from your precious workout regimen?
Nah, don't worry about that. I think I'm in better shape now than I was before. My muscles work overtime when they hear you shouting so close to me.
Isn't that wonderful? Come along, Raphael's muscles. We can do this.
What?
It is my wish that someday I'll be able to lift a log all on my own with these arms of mine.
I'm sure they will. I used to think you were a lost cause, but look at you now. If you really want to get there, you gotta start training your muscles when we shout, all right? You've already got big brains, but if we can get you big muscles too, you're gonna be invincible.
Wait, can't she turn into a dragon? If she's like Uncle McQueel, then so from what I understand, she should be able to turn into a dragon. If McQueel can turn into one, then she can. But actually, yeah, if she turns into a dragon, she can lift the log, right?
Invincible! I like the sound of that!
I mean, she is like a 1,000-year-old dragon, isn't she? Okay, is this a recycled voice line? That's what's important. Okay, so... The VA actually recorded 2 versions of this. Why? 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 These are all different. These are all different. Dude, this is the most ridiculous support event ever. They're just screaming at the top of their lungs. Literally, that's all that happens. They just scream.
Professor!
Mother of God.
Really? There's
We're gonna guess. Actually, wait, what do I need to up as MC? I'm not really sure. To be honest, I don't really care about Bile of Stats anymore. Maybe try and get Faith up to S? Or Reason up to A? Faith up to S sounds good. The voice actors had fun. I'm surely they were like, why do I have to do this? Why is this a part of the script? What? You mean you want me? What? 4 times? What? Also, learned power leveling through adjutants is OP. Yeah, you don't want to waste that EXP. Definitely. Oh, whoops, that's Reason. You don't want to waste that EXP at all. Agree. I wouldn't say it's OP. What's most OP is definitely surrounding one person and then exploiting that. That's OP.
Professor,
Drill me, Lysithia. Nice. Okay, I want authority up to A if I can. Gives her a much better battalion. Probably won't make it for the end of the game.
feels pretty...
Maybe I will. Bernadetta. Right, so now... Actually, I could... If I make her a Fortress Knight, she's only got 44% of passing. Because this helps her level Axe and Heavy Armor as well, right? But yeah, I need Heavy Armor and Axe. I need Axe closer to B anyway. So this... Would this allow me to take the exam?
I...
No.